Ned.
What is it that you do?
My name is Patricia Cardoso, and I'm directing the series Raw.
Last guy was a little rough.
He called me a mutt. A shit's poo, to be exact.
Kookadoo, malty poo.
No.
Would you like to sit on the ball?
No.
You first meet Ro at a speed dating event, and she's coming across different, dates and suitors.
What is Rose short for? Is it Rhoda? Rosanna? Row your boat?
How do you know it's short for anything?
I don't.
Many things attracted me. I think one, it was Rodrigo Garcia and John Abnett, even before I read it, and Effie Brown, which are like very well-known producers and directors that are going to do something that is really good quality. And the series was very unusual. It was about this character that goes into this speed dating, and she has a past. And I think the characters were like very appealing to me, and also the challenge that there have been other two series that are set in the same speed dating set with two different characters and with two different directors was very intriguing for me to just leave my imagination and have fun telling this story.
Look who we have here. I feel like we know each other from somewhere.
Speed dating aside, this form is interesting because they're like little short stories. What's exciting about this is that it's a series, and like television, we'll get to spend some time with these characters and follow them and see how they grow and evolve. And I was interested in putting a woman in the middle of this speed dating environment that has an exceptional memory and what that would do to how she's on these dates. She is trying to be normal. This is her attempt to regain her life and go out and do things that everybody else does, and she's looking to find somebody.
I am here to find someone. I am not here to do anything other than that.
My name is Jonathan Tucker. I'm playing the role of Jordan on the show Row.
Tell me about you, Jordan.
Well, I'm a sailor.
Oh. Row your boat indeed.
I just got back from a trip, actually. Greece, Turkey, Malta, and Italy. We were retracing the Odyssey.
Jordan's kind of the nice guy in this story. Probably the only normal guy amongst a crew of different characters who are not very appealing to our lead character, Ro. When Jordan meets Ro, he realizes that she's somebody that he really connects with, somebody that he really likes, and somebody that he could see continuing on dating outside of this kind of unnatural circumstance. It's a very dialogue-heavy story, so it feels a bit more theatrical, like theater.
Jordan is someone that she sees him right off the bat. I think that one of the first things she says to him is that this is a breath of fresh air. He seems normal, especially in contrast to all of the other guys that she meets.
And action!
So, Ro, say you're as tall as a nickel and you're trapped at the bottom of the plane.
She has to kind of keep her cool in the course of meeting all these very, very strange men.
I'm 29. 29. There, I said it, but because
I technically don't know if those are actually mutts, though, because I don't even care.
Patrolling the world of Los Computadores. That's what I do. Looking for the bad boys or the bad girls.
Cut.
Cut.
I've known Rodrigo for many, many years, and we are both directors, and I think we were students at the same time. I went to UCLA Film School, he went to AFI, then I work at Sundance, he went to Sundance with some of his films, then we went to the Sundance Filmmakers Lab together, both as directors, so we've been Like, we've known each other for a long time, and I like his work a lot, and I have wanted to play with, the new form, the new media of the internet and the web, and how do you create content to the web that is like good quality and interesting and fun, and this was just like a dream come true.
Is there a problem?
In terms of the format of not being in a short format, that is also not defined yet. It's like 6-8 minutes each episode. That I like that format. I have always loved short films. After Rose says, "Okay, Dana," and then there's gonna be a spot on him, correct?
Yes.
I think when you're directing, you need to be able to hear your voice. I need to hear, be in contact with my instincts. I need to know what is the right thing. Do I feel this? Do I not feel it? And sometimes when you have so many producers and executives involved in the process, like there is so much interference that I cannot hear my voice.
Ready?
So she asked what I did. And I told her. My name is William Mapother. I am playing Ravi in the series Row.
All marked around. How do we feel about this?
Ravi is at speed dating because one of the people he works with is at speed dating. So what's up?
What's up? You tell me what's up, Ravi.
He is there as a surprise to her to check up and make sure she's doing okay and not getting into trouble. Ravi sees in Roe a bit of a tragic figure, I think. Someone who is very good, but through just a few small decisions, a few small damaging decisions, turned her life in an entirely different direction. How have you been?
Fantastic.
Are you enjoying your evening?
Is this not allowed or something? Speed dating.
He certainly throws her for a loop, but I think she's already walking into that room with a lot. And added to that, once he is introduced into the picture, everything becomes menacing and threatening and dangerous.
Actually, like on the page, Ravi's is like very menacing, kind of a bully. But what's interesting about the situation is that William is kind of like playing him so friendly that it's an interesting layer to their relationship, because I think they have a lot of history. Ravi is just kind of like, I think, like the kid at the playground that like kicks you when he likes you.
You like that last guy? Were you honest with him?
Yes.
You were?
Yes.
You told him what you did?
He didn't ask.
I told her I'll work with you.
You work with me.
Good.
I'll do it right now.
Great.
Right now.
Fantastic.
Any idea? Okay, let's move around.
How did that feel?
Different.
Just up here, right? Yeah.
Okay, now it's in right at that table. Right below
Take
the
that right side barn door, close it in. Can I see your eye lines to one another, please?
So let's shift him.
Will, can you take a half step back? Tommy Maddox Upshaw, cinematographer of Row. I got involved on Wigs with Effie Brown, the producer, and she got me talking to me early on about this thing that her and John Avnet were up to. And it was something quite interesting, the whole web series, situation. At first I was a little bit apprehensive when we first started talking about it a while back, but as you've seen the past 4 to 5 months, the evolution of the web series has turned into really a network broadcast quality shows, and this is the wave of the future. The change is now and is happening under our feet and while we're on set. It's a matter of trying to, a little bit of visual language with the dolly movement, a little bit of movement. One thing, it's just tough. She really wants it to be a character piece, so it's a little bit different. So I changed the mood. I did it through lighting and filtration and whatnot. You'll see that Row is definitely a little bit different, aggressive style. It's kind of aggressive portraiture style lighting. that we did with it between the filtration, coloring, and use of backlight. Yeah, because he was always camera left, even when the two of them were standing, it says camera right. No, you're not. It's kind of the same approach to television, episodic TV, in all honesty. It's really that type of approach. That's the way it feels, that's the way the set moves, that's constraints. You have to realize it's not necessarily, I think the hardest thing for everybody needs to realize when shooting this, it's not necessarily for something this big. My iPhone, I can broadcast stuff that I get on my iPhone through a device onto my 55-inch screen TV. So now the idea that it's just made for a tablet or a small handheld device is kind of out the window. It's really broadcast quality, so you have to, it's really the same constraints. It has to stand up, it has to be polished, and you have to be, you know, aggressive in what you do. It's the same thing, it's just a different way of broadcasting it.
We're playing with a certain type of episode, a certain length. It's ranging. We're aiming for 6 to 8 minutes. You know, maybe in a few years, it will be, you know, 5 minutes and 35 seconds. That's what you got to hit, you know, in a webisode. We don't know that yet, what is right and what is possible in this medium, and there might be several answers to that question, too.
Action!
That's a horrible idea. I'm done. Do you hear me? I am done.
Well, the world is changing. I think this is a wonderful experiment to see how we will consume our entertainment in the years to come. I think it's all about accessibility. It's a wonderful platform that everyone will have access to, and I'm really proud of the work that everybody is doing. I hope people will tune in.
What attracted me about the script? I thought it was well written. I hadn't played a character like this. I wanted the opportunity to work with Melonie, with Rodrigo and John. I liked the idea of being a part of an original web series on Google and YouTube, and I loved the setup for the series. This is a part of a grander experiment or a grander movement, and I haven't participated in something that's this ambitious before for this purpose.
Yeah, I've never done anything that was put on for digital content, so it's a completely new experience, and yet it's the exact same experience in many respects. I mean, there's still cameras, and you still have a crew like you would on a TV set or a film set. So there's a lot of it's almost entirely the same.
Yeah. All right, let's do it. Let's do it. All right,
here we go. To tell a good story, you need really good elements, and to me, the really good elements are like first the story and the writer and the actors and the photographer and your crew, and you know, this is really as good as shooting a feature film at the highest level.
Here you are. I was looking for you. We're having a little trouble with your credit card. Could you please come with me? I should report you.
I should report you
For what?
for masquerading as somebody else, when that's exactly what got you into trouble in the first place.
That's what all this is about? Telling the truth?
Yes.
It's been wonderful working with Melonie. I mean, she is really embodying the conflict in this woman amazingly. When you're writing, you're imagining the whole room, and with film, you can go so close, and the story, she's wearing the story on her face.
Gotta go for what you want, right?
Hey, I will toast to that.
I kind of feel like the whole cast and crew has been really great. Like, it's been really easy. I mean, I like as a whole, the whole entire series of things that they're doing are led by female characters, very female driven, and I want to be a part of that movement, and I think that's exciting, and it was nice to be a part of something, especially a character that I had never really played before, and it was fun.
I've not tried speed dating. I have friends who have, and some of them have had great experiences, others not so bad. But even the ones that weren't so bad, the worst that they suffered was, you know, in maybe some awkward moments, and they got some great stories out of it.
I need to tell you something.
With speed dating, I have a lot of friends who've done it, and in grad school they were always offering speed dating events for the drama students and the lawyers, or the drama students and the med school students, you know, trying to make sure we all get health insurance somehow.
Well, I mean, you know, listen, there's some real positives to speed dating because you know that you only have a certain amount of time and you've got to be open and honest, and you've got to, or I guess that's the theme of the show, with how honest you're going to be. But you get to learn about somebody pretty quickly if you just open up immediately.